Ladies and gentlemen, today we are diving into the heart of what drives us, what lifts us, and what holds us back from living the life we know deep down we're capable of. The question is, how do we unlock that immense reservoir of potential that lies within every one of us? How do we not just chase our dreams, but grab them with both hands and make them real? It starts with clarity. You must decide what you truly want. Not what sounds good to others, not what society says is success, but what lights you up, what gives your life meaning. Clarity is power. When you know exactly what you're after, your mind and your heart can focus like a laser. Vague dreams create vague results. Be specific, be detailed, and don't be afraid to dream bigger than you ever have before. Once you're clear on your dream, it's time to elevate your standards. Our lives are a direct reflection of what we demand from ourselves. If you settle for less, you'll get less. But when you set a new standard and say, this is who I am, and this is what I'll accept from my life, everything changes. Those standards create the boundaries within which your potential thrives. But let's talk about fear, because it's the one thing that stops most people. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown, it's all part of the human experience. But listen to me, fear is not your enemy. It's your compass. Fear points you toward the areas where you have the greatest chance for growth. If it scares you, that's where you need to lean in, not pull back. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's taking action despite it. And speaking of action, this is where most people stumble. They plan, they analyze, they wait for the perfect moment. But the truth is, success is built on momentum, and momentum comes from action. Massive action. Not when it's convenient, not when you feel ready, but right now. Every step, no matter how small, moves you closer to your dream. Progress is the antidote to fear, the cure for doubt, and the key to unlocking your potential. To sustain that action, you need rituals, daily habits that prime your body, mind, and soul for success. Winners don't rise to the level of their goals, they fall to the level of their rituals. Whether it's a morning routine, a commitment to learning, or dedicating time to focus on what truly matters, your rituals shape your reality. And let's not forget the power of your environment. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, challenge you, and push you to be better. Your peers either lift you higher or hold you back. Choose wisely. Energy is contagious, and you need to be in an environment that fuels your passion and your drive. Finally, you must harness the power of belief. Without belief, strategies fail, actions falter, and dreams fade. Belief is the force that turns the impossible into the inevitable. When you condition your mind to believe in your ability to achieve, you create a self-fulfilling prophecy. You become unstoppable. So today, make a decision. Decide to step up, to play full out, and to own your life. Not someday, not later, but now. The power to achieve your dreams is already inside you. It's time to unleash it. Clarity is power. Imagine trying to navigate a dense forest without a map, a compass, or a clear sense of direction. You'd feel lost, frustrated, and exhausted. That's exactly what life feels like when you don't have clarity about what you want. Clarity isn't just a nice to have, it's the foundation of every successful journey. When you know exactly what you're aiming for, your energy and focus align. Your mind stops wandering, distractions lose their grip on you, and you move forward with purpose. Clarity gives your life a sense of direction. It's your personal roadmap to success. But clarity doesn't just happen, you have to work for it. It requires deep self-reflection and the courage to ask yourself tough questions. What truly excites you? What do you want to create, contribute, or become? What legacy do you want to leave behind? Be specific. Don't just say, I want to be successful. What does success look like to you? Does it mean financial independence? Building a business? Creating a meaningful impact in your community? The clearer your vision, the easier it is to make decisions and take action. Clarity also transforms your confidence. When you're certain about what you want, doubts and second-guessing fade. You start to trust yourself more because you're no longer stumbling in the dark. Every step you take feels intentional, and every action becomes a part of a greater plan. Remember, life is too short to drift aimlessly. The world rewards those who know what they want and go after it with laser-like focus. So take the time to define your dream in vivid detail. Write it down. See it in your mind's eye. And then use that clarity to fuel your journey forward. Let's define your own success. Success is deeply personal. It's not about ticking off society's boxes or living up to someone else's expectations. It's about living in alignment with what truly matters to you. Too often we chase achievements that look good on the outside but leave us feeling empty on the inside. Why? Because they aren't our dreams, they're someone else's. To define your success, start by stripping away the noise. Forget what others think you should want. Ask yourself, what brings me joy? What makes me feel alive? What gives my life meaning? Your version of success might look nothing like anyone else's. And that's okay. Maybe it's about creating financial freedom, spending more time with loved ones, traveling the world, or making a difference in your community. The key is to make it yours. And here's the truth: when you're chasing a dream that's authentically yours, the journey itself becomes rewarding. Yes, you'll face challenges, but your passion for your unique vision will keep you moving forward. You'll find fulfillment not just in achieving the goal, but in who you become along the way. Success isn't just about what you accomplish, it's about the impact you have, the joy you feel, and the alignment between your actions and your values. Define it for yourself, own it unapologetically, and watch how much more meaningful and satisfying your life becomes. Raise your standards. Your life is a reflection of the standards you set for yourself. If you settle for mediocrity, that's exactly what you'll get. But when you demand more from yourself, when you decide that anything less than excellence is unacceptable, you unlock the potential to achieve greatness. Think about it. Every major breakthrough in life starts with raising your standards. It's the moment you stop tolerating excuses and start insisting on results. It's when you say, this is who I am, and this is the life I deserve. High standards create a powerful sense of identity, and identity drives behavior. But raising your standards isn't about perfection or being unrealistic. It's about aligning your actions with your true potential. It's about saying, I refuse to accept less than my best effort. Whether that's in your career, your health, your relationships, or any area of life that matters to you. How do you raise your standards? Start by identifying the areas where you've been settling. Be honest with yourself. Where have you let comfort, fear, or complacency dictate your choices? Once you make a decision, a real non-negotiable decision, that you will no longer accept anything less than what you truly deserve. And here's the thing: when you raise your standards, everything else starts to rise with it. Your mindset shifts, your actions align with your vision. You attract better opportunities and people who match your higher energy. Life begins to mirror the expectations you set for yourself. Remember, the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is often just a few steps higher. Raise your standards and you'll raise your life. Fear is a compass. Fear, it's the silent thief of dreams. It whispers doubts, plants hesitation, and convinces you to stay in your comfort zone. But here's the truth: fear isn't your enemy. In fact, it's one of your greatest allies if you know how to use it. Fear is a signal. It shows up when you're stepping into something unknown, something significant, something that could truly change your life. It's not there to stop you, it's there to guide you. If you're feeling fear, chances are you're on the brink of something meaningful. Think about the moments when fear gripped you the hardest: starting a new career, launching a business, speaking your truth, or taking a big leap of faith. These moments weren't small, they were pivotal. Fear shows up when the stakes are high because it knows these are the moments that matter. The key is to stop running from fear and start leaning into it. Instead of seeing it as a barrier, see it as a compass. Ask yourself, what is this fear trying to tell me? What is the opportunity on the other side of it? Here's the secret: fear loses its power when you take action. The moment you move, even just a small step, the grip of fear starts to loosen. Momentum is fear's greatest antidote. And remember, courage isn't the absence of fear, it's acting despite it. It's standing tall and saying, I feel the fear and I'm doing it anyway. Each time you face your fears, you grow stronger, more confident, and more capable. Fear is a part of the process, but it doesn't have to dictate the outcome. Let fear guide you toward growth. Let it point you toward your next breakthrough. Because when you make fear your ally, there's nothing you can't achieve. Action over perfection. The biggest dream killer isn't failure, it's waiting for the perfect moment. Too many people sit on their ideas, plans, and potential, believing they need to have everything figured out before they start. But here's the truth: perfection is an illusion, and the perfect time is a myth. Action is the key. Not perfect action, but consistent, determined action. The most successful people in the world didn't wait until they had all the answers. They started with what they had, where they were, and figured it out along the way. Every step forward brought clarity, confidence, and new opportunities. Think about this: success is messy. It's full of trial and error, adjustments, and lessons learned the hard way. But none of that happens if you don't move. You can't steer a parked car. Progress requires momentum, and momentum starts with action. Stop overthinking. Stop analyzing every detail, and stop worrying about what could go wrong. Focus instead on what you can do right now, today, to move closer to your goals. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be done. Here's a powerful shift: trade perfection for progress. Celebrate every small step, because those steps add up. With each action, you're building momentum, gaining experience, and proving to yourself that you're capable. Remember, the world doesn't reward those who wait. It rewards those who show up, who try, and who keep going. So take action. Start before you're ready, and trust that the process will reveal what you need to know. Because in the end, success isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. Momentum builds success. Momentum is the secret weapon of success. It's what turns small efforts into massive results. Think of a train at a standstill. It takes enormous energy to get it moving, but once it's in motion, it becomes almost unstoppable. That's the power of momentum. The challenge for most people isn't knowing what to do at starting. Taking that first step feels hard, and the temptation to wait for motivation can paralyze you. But here's the truth: action creates momentum, not the other way around. The smallest step forward can ignite a chain reaction of progress. Every action you take, no matter how small, compounds over time. One step leads to another, and before you know it, you're moving faster and further than you ever thought possible. Momentum turns effort into ease, and what once felt difficult starts to feel natural. But momentum isn't just about starting, it's about sustaining. Consistency is your best friend here. It's not about doing everything all at once, it's about doing something every day. Even the tiniest action, repeated over time, builds incredible power. The key is to focus on progress, not perfection. Celebrate every win, no matter how small. Each victory fuels your confidence and keeps you moving forward. And remember, momentum doesn't stop when challenges arise. Instead, it helps you push through obstacles with greater ease because you're already in motion. Success isn't a one-time leap, it's a series of consistent, focused actions that build on each other. So don't wait for the perfect time or the perfect plan. Take that first step and let the power of momentum carry you to heights you never imagined. Daily rituals shape reality. Your habits determine your future. The daily rituals you practice shape the life you create. What you do every single day, the choices you make, the routines you follow, the actions you take determine whether you're moving closer to your dreams or further away. Successful people aren't necessarily the most talented or the luckiest. What sets them apart is their commitment to daily rituals that support their goals. Whether it's waking up early, exercising, reading, or practicing gratitude, these routines form the backbone of long-term success. I think about it, your days are filled with choices. Do you spend your morning scrolling through your phone, or do you start your day with intention and focus? Do you work towards your goals, or do you allow distractions to pull you away? Each choice, no matter how small, creates a ripple effect that impacts the trajectory of your life. To create powerful results, start by designing daily rituals that align with your aspirations. What are the habits that will move you closer to your vision? They could be as simple as taking time to meditate, setting clear priorities each day, or reviewing your goals every morning. The key is consistency. Rituals prime your mind, body, and spirit for success. They make success inevitable because over time, the person you are becoming is shaped by the rituals you commit to. And when your actions become automatic, they require less willpower and create a momentum that keeps you moving forward, even on the toughest days. So ask yourself, what daily rituals are you practicing right now? Are they leading you toward your dream life, or are they holding you back? The great news is that you have the power to change them, to create rituals that elevate your potential and prime you for success. Build your days with intention and watch how your reality begins to transform. Harness your environment. Your environment is a powerful force. It's the people, the places, the information, and even the energy you surround yourself with. And the truth is, your environment can either propel you toward your dreams or hold you back from them. It's up to you to consciously design an environment that supports your growth. Look around you. Who are the people you spend the most time with? Are they inspiring, uplifting, and supportive? Or do they drain your energy, feed your doubts, or encourage complacency? The people around you have an enormous impact on your mindset and success. Choose to surround yourself with individuals who challenge you, push you to be better, and believe in your potential. Positive, like-minded people raise your energy and help you stay on track toward your goals. But it's not just the people, it's your physical environment too. Your space, whether it's your home, your office, or even your car, can have a direct influence on your productivity and mindset. If your surroundings are cluttered or chaotic, you're chaotic. Your mind will reflect that. But when you create a space that's clean, organized, and inspiring, you prime yourself for success. Then there's the content you consume, the books, podcasts, social media, and news you expose yourself to shape your thoughts and beliefs. Choose information that empowers you, challenges your thinking, and helps you grow. Limit exposure to negativity or distractions that don't serve your goals. Your environment is a reflection of your values and your dreams. If you want to elevate your life, you must intentionally curate the world around you. Fill it with positive influences, supportive people, and empowering resources. The best part? You have the power to change your environment at any moment. Start today. Create a space that lifts you up and choose the people and the information that push you toward your potential. When you align your environment with your goals, success becomes not just possible, but inevitable. Belief creates breakthroughs. Belief is the driving force behind every great achievement. Without belief in yourself, your abilities, and your vision, even the best strategies will fall short. The power of belief is what transforms dreams into reality. It is the foundation on which success is built. Belief is not something you are born with, it's something you cultivate. It's the inner conviction that you are capable of achieving what you set your mind to. The more you believe in yourself, the more empowered you become to take bold action and overcome obstacles. Without this belief, you will find yourself paralyzed by self-doubt and fear. But here's the truth: belief is contagious. It starts with you. When you believe in yourself, it radiates outward, influencing the people around you and the opportunities that show up. The more you trust in your vision, the more the world will align with it. One of the most powerful ways to build belief is through consistent success. The more you prove to yourself that you can take action and achieve small wins, the more your belief grows. Every step forward, no matter how small, reinforces the fact that you are capable of more. But belief isn't just about confidence, it's about resilience. When things get tough, belief keeps you moving forward. It tells you that setbacks are just lessons, that failure is not final, and that you are strong enough to handle whatever comes your way. To achieve breakthroughs, you must challenge any limiting beliefs that are holding you back. Recognize the stories you tell yourself, those beliefs that keep you stuck, and replace them with empowering ones. Tell yourself that you are worthy of success, that you have the strength to overcome challenges, and that your dreams are possible. Belief in yourself doesn't just create success, it creates breakthroughs. It's the force that turns obstacles into opportunities, failures into lessons, and dreams into reality. Start by believing that you are capable of achieving more than you ever imagined. When you believe in yourself, anything is possible. Master emotional state. Your emotions are incredibly powerful. They shape your actions, influence your mindset, and ultimately determine the quality of your life. The challenge is not to avoid negative emotions, but to master them, because it's your ability to manage your emotional state that will dictate your success, resilience, and happiness. The truth is, emotions are simply energy in motion. They come and go, but you have the power to direct them. It's not about suppressing emotions like fear, anger, or frustration. It's about choosing how to respond to them. Emotions don't control you unless you let them. Think about this: when you're in a peak emotional state, feeling confident, energized, and focused, everything seems possible. You perform at your best, you make clear decisions, and you approach challenges with a positive mindset. The key is to cultivate that state deliberately. How do you master your emotional state? Start by taking control of your body. Your physical state has a direct influence on how you feel emotionally. When you move, breathe deeply, stand tall, and focus on positive thoughts, your emotions will follow suit. When you change your body, you change your state. Next, use your mind. Focus on what you're grateful for, on the wins you've had, and on the bigger picture of your goals. Whenever you feel frustration or doubt creeping in, interrupt those thoughts with empowering ones. Your mind responds to what you feed it. You also need to recognize when you're emotionally hijacked, when fear, doubt, or anger takes over, and consciously shift your focus. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this moment? How can I use this energy to move forward? Shifting your perspective can turn any emotion into a resource for growth. Mastering your emotional state doesn't mean being happy all the time. It means being in control no matter what's happening around you. It's about making decisions based on your highest self, not on temporary emotional impulses. When you can manage your emotions, you unlock an unstoppable flow of energy and clarity. You become resilient, focused, and empowered to take bold action. So remember, your emotions don't control your destiny. You do. Take charge of your emotional state and you'll take charge of your life. Learn, grow, repeat. Success is a journey of constant evolution. It's not about reaching a final destination, but about continuously learning, growing, and adapting. The world is always changing, and the most successful people are those who commit to lifelong learning and growth. The key to progress is a mindset that embraces learning. Every experience, whether it's a success or a failure, is an opportunity to learn. No matter how much you know, there is always more to discover, and the more you grow, the more your potential expands. One of the most powerful habits you can develop is the habit of learning. It's about staying curious, asking questions, seeking out new information, and being open to new perspectives. Every day presents an opportunity to learn something new, and by doing so, you're expanding your understanding of the world and your place in it. But learning isn't just about reading books or attending seminars. It's about applying the knowledge you gain. It's about experimenting, testing, and adjusting. It's about making mistakes and using them as stepping stones to improvement. The best lessons often come from failure because it's in those moments that we find our greatest opportunities for growth. As you continue to learn, you build confidence. You begin to trust your ability to figure things out and solve problems. Growth comes from taking on challenges that stretch your abilities and from stepping outside your comfort zone. The more you learn and grow, the more your potential becomes limitless. And here's the beautiful part: growth isn't a one-time event, it's a continuous process. The more you commit to learning, the more you open yourself to new possibilities. It's a cycle of improvement that never ends. Every day is an opportunity to become better than you were yesterday. So ask yourself, what can I learn today? How can I grow and apply that knowledge to get closer to my goals? The more you commit to learning and growing, the closer you get to realizing your fullest potential. The power of consistency expanded. Consistency is the unsung hero of success. It's the one thing that separates the dreamers from the achievers, the ones who talk about their goals from the ones who actually live them. Success isn't about making one big leap forward, it's about making small, deliberate steps each day and showing up regardless of how you feel. Think about it, a small action taken consistently is far more powerful than bursts of motivation that fade after a few days. Most people start strong, filled with energy and excitement, but when obstacles arise or when the results don't come immediately, they fall off track. But the ones who achieve greatness understand that consistency is what will carry them through, even when the initial enthusiasm fades. When you focus on consistency, you're not measuring your success by the immediate results, but by the discipline you build. It's about creating habits that lead to long-term transformation. For example, when you work out regularly, even if it's only for 15 minutes a day, over time, you'll build strength, health, and confidence. Similarly, dedicating time every day to your career or your personal growth, even if it's just 30 minutes, will lead to massive progress in the long run. Success doesn't always require huge efforts every day. It's about making those small steps part of your routine, whether it's reading for 10 minutes a day, writing 200 words every morning, or making one call a day toward your business goal. Consistency builds up over time. It turns into momentum that propels you forward. It's also important to note that consistency isn't about perfection. We all have days when we don't feel our best, when things don't go as planned. The key is to keep showing up, regardless of the circumstances. Even if you don't feel motivated, consistency is about honoring the commitment you made to yourself and doing anything that keeps you moving forward. Here's another important factor: consistency doesn't only apply to the actions you take, but to the mindset you cultivate. Consistently thinking positively, affirming your goals, and focusing on solutions instead of problems will slowly but surely shift your perspective and your results. You also need to practice patience. Consistency doesn't always bring immediate rewards. Sometimes it takes weeks, months, or even years to see the fruits of your efforts. But here's the secret: even when you don't see immediate results, you're still making progress. You're building your skills, strengthening your habits, and learning from your experiences. Every effort you make is adding up, even when it's invisible to the outside world. The compound effect of consistency is what makes it so powerful. Think of it like putting small amounts of money into a savings account. At first, it seems like nothing is changing, but over time, the accumulation of your deposits adds up to a large sum. Your consistent efforts, whether big or small, will eventually create exponential growth in your life. The great news is that you don't have to do everything perfectly or even do everything at once. Just pick one area in your life that matters most to you and commit to showing up consistently. Whether it's in your career, health, relationships, or personal development, consistency is the key that will unlock doors you never thought possible. In conclusion, consistency is the secret ingredient that leads to breakthroughs. It may not seem glamorous or exciting in the moment, but over time, it's the most reliable path to success. Commit to showing up, even when you don't feel like it. Trust in the process and watch how your efforts, compounded daily, turn your dreams into reality. And commit to your vision. One of the most powerful strategies to maximize your potential and achieve your dreams is to commit fully to your vision. This means more than just having a goal or a dream. It means dedicating yourself completely to the process of turning that vision into reality. Commitment is the foundation of success. It's what keeps you going when the excitement fades, when obstacles arise, and when doubts creep in. When you're truly committed, you're not just working toward your goals when it's easy or when it feels convenient. You're showing up even when the path gets tough. You're staying the course even when the results are slow or when it seems like the odds are against you. True commitment means you put your energy, time, and resources behind your vision without hesitation. It's about saying, this is non-negotiable. When you make a commitment to your dream, you no longer give yourself the option of quitting or giving up. You are in it for the long haul, and every setback becomes an opportunity to learn, adjust, and keep moving forward. The power of commitment comes from its ability to make you focus. It eliminates distractions and helps you prioritize what truly matters. Instead of chasing every new idea or jumping from one goal to the next, commitment helps you stay on track and dedicate your energy to the one thing that will bring you the results you want. Commitment requires sacrifice. It means making tough decisions like saying no to distractions, unhealthy habits, or things that don't align with your vision. But the sacrifices you make in the short term will pay off in the long term, because every choice you make in favor of your dream brings you closer to your goal. Commitment also fuels persistence. When you are truly committed to something, you develop an inner drive that keeps you moving forward no matter what. Even when you experience failures, setbacks, or challenges, commitment ensures that you get back up, adjust your approach, and keep pushing toward your ultimate goal. Commitment is a declaration of belief. It's not just about saying, I want this. It's about saying, I believe this is possible, and I will do whatever it takes to make it happen. When you commit to your vision, you send a clear message to your mind, your body, and the universe that you are ready to do the work necessary to turn your dreams into reality. It's also important to remember that commitment is a choice you make every day. Each day is a new opportunity to renew your dedication to your vision. It's not about big, dramatic gestures. It's about the small, consistent actions that demonstrate your commitment over and over again. So ask yourself, how committed are you to your dreams? Are you willing to show up every day no matter the circumstances and work toward what you want? The more committed you are to your vision, the more unstoppable you become. Take that commitment today and watch how your life begins to transform.